Hi, I'm Bobby Pease. Today we're going to take a look at one of our newer features, the training games. So right now, I'm under the training section of the software. If you look on the right side, you'll see training games. I'm going to click into there. We have 3 different games we can look at. First one, situational hitting. Second one, skills challenge. Third one, around the world. First one we'll take a look at, situational hitting. Now overall, term plenty of you guys are used to, you know what it is, situational hitting. I'm sure you do it in your normal practice where you just kind of call out those situations. Runner on second, nobody out. Runner on third, less than 2 outs, things like that. What we wanted to create was the ability to have those situations preloaded in the software. And what you'll see is we assigned a point formula, 0 to 5 points, for each one of those situations. Now the first step when you get in here is you want to create what's called a drill. A drill is a custom set of those situations. You can see in the software that we already have some preset drills, but I'll show you how to create a new one. On the left, those pre-made situations are already loaded up in here. I'll click on the first one, runner on third, less than 2 outs. Now you'll see you can customize the number of hits. So it's just how many hits you want to take of this situation in this drill. And on the right side, you'll see that 0 to 5 point scale. So each situation obviously very different. You'll have 5 points, your best possible scenario. So for this situation here, base hit that scores that runner from second, 5 points. But with this one, you're still doing a job if you're moving that runner over. So you're still getting 4 points, or yeah, 4 points if you score them from third base, sorry, excuse me. 0 points if you get out, nothing's happening there. And each situation is different, as I mentioned. You can put in as many situations as you want. Again, customize the number of hits. When that drill is ready, you name it, you save it. So we have a bunch already created here. First one we'll take a look at that we're going to use today with Ryan in the cage is going to be the Blaze 10U Black. It's going to be just 1 hit of 4 different situations. Nice and quick for us. So now once you have the drills created, I'm going to go back to the main page. Top right, run drills. Left side, we have all our saved drills. I'm going to click the Blaze 10U. We have our players in the middle. I'm going to click Ryan. We do have preset groups. Those are kind of like the team section, so you can have your set of 10 people, 20 people if you want to have those preloaded, but we're just going to go individual player for today. Click continue. You can select our stadium. Let's go one of our maybe newer stadiums, the Woo Sox, Worcester, Massachusetts, AAA of the Red Sox here. Now we're ready to go. So little different screen than the training section. You'll see up top more kind of gamified. You see the exit velocity, the points for that last hit. Bottom left, you see who's hitting. The drill, just what drill you're on. This is the first of 4. The swing, only 1 swing per drill, so you just see 1 of 1. Next to that, just kind of a diagram representation of what that situation is. So this is the runner on second, no outs. You can see the 3 circles for outs at the bottom. To the right of that is probably one of the cooler metrics we have here, just clutch percentage. That's just going to be the amount of points you have out of the amount of possible points in the entire section here. We'll take a look at that again after when we have past data we can look at for a bunch of different players. So we'll have him take a first swing right off a tee here. Runner on second, nobody out. So it's a good hit right up the middle. You can see 76.6 miles an hour. Single, moves that runner to third. Perfect. So 4 points, 5 points I think would have been scoring that runner. So still doing a job though, still getting a lot of points. Next drill, you can see 2 out of 4 now. Runners on second and third, less than 2 outs. There's another good one. Ooh, caught though. So unfortunately, didn't work out there. 85 miles an hour, great shot, just right at the shortstop, so 0 points. Next drill, runner on third, less than 2 outs, your sac fly situation. Ground ball, still got through though, so that's a single, scored the runner from third. So didn't get it in the air, but still was able to get that ball through, 5 points. Now we got last drill, bases loaded, nobody out, take a hack. So that was right at the shortstop, through home, out at home, no outs, or no points. So we're through all 4. You can see finished up, takes a second. Now we're ready to go. So I can swap to the next player if you have multiple players in here, or when I'm done, bottom right, can exit out. Now for past sessions, past data, you can see just kind of a snapshot right here, saved drills. You're seeing average points per hit. This is of everyone though, so a general, just how people are performing with each drill. Below that, you can get more specific with players, how many drills they're taking part in, their average points per hit. There's that clutch percentage again. But what I like to do is go back into the scorecard. You can actually see again, this is more of everyone with all their at-bats. You can actually see each situation, how players are performing. So if you want to focus today on just, I don't know, runner on second, nobody out, I can click on that. You can see Ryan just had his one at-bat today. But you can look at how everyone on your team, everyone in your facility is performing with just this situation. Or you can go by specific drills, but today we're going to look at the situation. Then you have your groups, your drills, you can edit again. But that's situational hitting. Skills challenge, next up. Similar concept with creating a drill beforehand. Think about this is more catered towards metrics though. So instead of situations that are results, this is going to be more metric based with how hard you're hitting it, line drive parameters, directional hitting, things like that. Not as much result based. So that hit, he actually hit at the shortstop where it was a line out right to the shortstop. That would have still been considered a good hit in this if we're going by exit velocity or a good launch angle, which is unfortunately was right at the shortstop. So drills, again, similar concepts. You can do as little as just hit a line drive. You could do as little as just, I want a ball above 80 miles an hour, or you could start mixing in, I want 80 plus, but I also want 10 to 25 degree launch angle, a nice line drive, or I want above 10 degrees to get the ball in the air. So you can get as creative as you want. I mentioned the directional hitting too, so you can say pull side, oppo, up the middle, whatever you want to do there. The point is you can get as simple and as creative, but it's just pass or fail. So there's no 0 to 5 point scale or anything. It's just, did you do all the parameters that we put in there or did you not? So it's just a point or no points. But yeah, same concept. You create the drills, do any customization you want. When you're ready to roll, I'm just going to use Bronx line drivers today. We'll put Ryan in again. He's already selected. Continue. Let's go to the Major League Stadium now, Boston. You can see the first one is going to be a line drive, and we actually show in the session a visual of where that ball is supposed to go. So now what you can see is that light green up the middle, so you can see exactly where you want to be hitting. So this is going to be line drive, minimum exit velo 65 miles an hour, ball up the middle. That's going to do it. 86, line drive up the middle. Success. The last one here, Around the World's kind of more of like an arcade style game, but it's a directional hitting game. And Around the World is simply just going from left to right around the world or right to left. And the point is just to start on one of those sides, whether it's starting oppo or starting pull side, as close as you can to the foul line, and just going as many hits as possible around the field without going back the same direction, and keep going until you hit that foul line. So how many hits can you do while continuing to go around the world? And just for a couple of hits, we'll start from the opposite side for Ryan, throw him in the session, continue, go back to Boston, play ball. If you ever lose track, you can see at the bottom what that field direction is. So it's going to be opposite the pull here. So you started kind of right at the second baseman, and you see that red highlight come in where you're not supposed to hit, so you got to keep going left of that. Right around the shortstop area. Let's get one more here. So left side, he's got to pretty much go from shortstop to the left. There you go. So you can keep going. Obviously that's going to keep shrinking down, and just see how many you can get. And those are our 3 training games.